the screen. Hey, bona fides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video, and if you're in here, you're good to go. What is going on? What's going on? I'm trying to see what I look like on the screen because it's a little grainy. It's a little grainy. Let me fix this real quick. Hope that's better. Hey, bona fides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video, and if you're in here, honey, you're good to go. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I am here to discuss this real house. Hey, vodka with 3 olives. When did I get braces, baby? I done had these braces for 2 years. Where you been? Okay. Where have you been, honey? They are coming off in 2 weeks. Y'all, my show is back on, okay? My show is back on. My show is back on. Yes. Baby, Real Housewives of New York is back. Okay? Now, I understand that the 3rd episode will be showing tomorrow, but we're just going to catch up as we catch up. Been a long time also night. Okay, cool. What's up? All right. Quintessential in here. Now, I know that the sisters, they don't like watching this show because they cannot identify. What I ask you, please extend yourself, okay? You don't identify with hoes like Portia, with big bubbling, bambling baboons like Nene. You don't really identify with that, good sis, okay? You are, every woman is all in you, okay? And if you want the fabulousness, the money getting spent, okay? And want to talk about these low down white hoes, get on Real Housewives of not New Jersey, well, them too though. Real Housewives of New York, okay? If you want to see how a hoe can go from, and they swear, girl, they love to tell you to date up. Even though we got a black girl saying the same thing this season, but we got to get on that in a minute. Date up. Don't date the talent, honey. Okay? Get with the folks that got the money. You know what I'm saying? And then they lose it all, Jesus! To the youngest woman, to the younger woman. Child, you need to be watching Real Housewives of New York. Okay? Baby, these are the realest white women on Bravo. I'm going to tell you straight up. They live their life out loud and abundantly in their 50s and 60s, okay? They do not care about what, they don't give a damn about what a bitch got to say about them. They hoe, they go low, and they date the rich Joes, period, okay? Period. And they don't have not a lick inside of them that cares that they look like utter trash, rich trash. At all. Honey, you want to see train wrecks? You want to see folks who went to, who started off rolling the log to eating hound the hog to returning to rolling the log. You need to watch Real Housewives of New York, okay? Honey, the black girl, what's her name? What's her name? The black girl. Oh, Lord. K something. Something K something. Dang, I had her name written down there. Oh, I have it right. Let me get my notes. I'm crazy. You know, I have my little cocktail already. Ebony K. Williams. Maybe she said, don't date the talent. Okay? But see, we'll take it from Ebony, but we ain't taking it from Kevin Samuels. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. She said, don't date the talent. And this was a black woman telling a white woman this. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Hold on. In the Real Housewives of New York, honey, we have those who are infamously famous in all the real socialite arenas and socially high tiers of old blue blood money, okay? And they went and got bamboozled, led astray. Hey, Shay, baby. Run amok through. And now they just trying to make it, Jesus. Okay? And I love to see it. Hello? I love to see it. Okay, yes. So I watched The Real Housewives of New York. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I believe The Real Housewives of New York, is the longest standing original cast, actually. Now, I'm not saying that everyone's original, but I think they have the most original castmates still. You will see the same people return, and you will, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Because they're living unabashed in your face. Oh, are they train wrecks? Absolutely. Okay. Are they trash? Some. Okay. But are they true to themselves? It's not a lot of fakery that goes around on Real Housewives of New York, and that's why I like them. Okay. It's a lot of fuckery, not a lot of fakery. Okay. And I like that about them, okay? And they sell their good freaking TV. When the last time you done seen some 57-year-old hoes outside, like on TV, straight up hoeing, picking up motherfuckers at the bar, being nasty and talking nasty and all kind of bull crap and stuff and talking about, I'm just having fun. Okay? Get into it. You think this whole shit ain't started with Portia? Okay. Anyway, now, yes, real socialites with their old money, right? Ooh, these mosquitoes and tore me up. I'm bit up. I did a lot of yard work yesterday, and these mosquitoes are eating me up. So if you see me looking like this, I'm scratching. I'm sorry. Y'all, and I want to come because the black folks don't want to watch The Real Housewives of New York. Those who can tell you the front and the backyard of Potomac and Atlanta, they don't want to watch New York. And my thing is, if you're talking about like the social effect, the money, the greed, the whoredom, the triflingness, the cheating, the trying to keep your lifestyle up, this is the show, okay? This is the show, okay? And you don't have to wonder what's fake and what's fiction on this one, because all I say about 85% of this is real, okay? Now, baby, this has been an all-white cast since the inception. The first show, I believe, was OC, then New York, then Atlanta. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This is season 13, I believe, as well. So this is a long-standing franchise on Bravo, okay? Yes. Don't know how to struggle dignified on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't know how to, struggle dignified. You know what I'm saying? With any kind of like self-awareness of being trifling in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see motherfuckers fall to the ground, but don't crash. They just bounce a little bit. That's why yes. So I watched The Real Housewives of New York. I don't know why I want to say New Jersey. All right. This season, we have a new black girl. We have a black girl because it's always been white. We have a black girl, Ebony K. Williams. And Ebony is holding it down. Dying. Like they say in Houston. She's holding it dying. Okay? I like Ebony so far. I feel like some of Ebony's emotional baggage is going to piss me off. And then she's going to play it out and she's going to get on my nerves. Okay? But we'll see. We have the originals. Countess Luann is back, still talking about that damn liquor. I'm sick of her and her addiction. I really am. Okay, girl, get something else to do. All right. Who else is back? So it's Countess with the addiction. Ramona with her lying hoe ass. She always want to say she's not out here in these streets, but the streets keep coming back talking on her. Okay. we got Sonya, which, girl, the way they just said Sonya up, I feel like Sonya got something going on mentally too. When they said that daughter said her mama ain't got time to deal with her, as much as she loved that girl all these other seasons and wish she could have been on the show and wanted the best for her and strive to do the best for her, girl. When they said that the daughter had told them, baby, I don't even be seeing my mama. My mama ain't got the time of dating me. And it wasn't no man in the picture. I knew something was going on with Sonya. We'll get back to that. We got the new girl from last season. Girl, what's the girl name? Kelly. Hold on. I hate it. Leah, honey. Leah. We got Leah. Leah's back. Something wrong with Leah. Okay, we're gonna talk about that Judaism you're talking about, and it's something wrong with Leah. Leah got serious problems. Okay, and Ebony has gotten introduced by Leah as Leah's friend. Do I believe, now that we saw the Portia and Fallon thing, that they're actually friends? I get a connection from them. I get a connection because Leah is more of a, what do you call, a leftist type of girl. Very much so a leftist type of girl. Very much a white leftist though, okay? And I believe that she's very inclusionary, and that she has friends of all kinds. I really do. So I'm gonna go with her and Ebony are really friends. So did I call everybody? That was Sonya, Countess, Luann, Ebony. Wait, Countess, Sonya, Ebony. Excuse me. Ramona. Is it only 4? We said Ramona. I think that's it. It's those 4 ladies. It's those 5 ladies. Wait. Countess, Ramona, Sonya, Leah, and Ebony. It's 5 of them. That's it, right? Okay. And that's good because we don't need no 8 MFing people cast, okay? We need those 5 and then their little friends, to include Heather, who always tries to come back and get her little face in. Oh my gosh, I'm sick of Heather. And the thing about it is I didn't have a problem with Heather when she was on the show, but Heather, it's the thirst. Now, I know you're still friends with the girls, but the fact that they say you're all up in the street talking about them and talking about this, that, and what it was when you were on the show 6 years ago and stuff like that. Heather, girl, I thought you was doing big things and had other things going on in your life. Get a MF in life, Heather. Like, I don't want to see Heather every season just talking crap about the girls and then going on trips and getting clowned on the trips. Can we talk about the ladies' dresses in the opening number? Except for Ebony's. And that's not me being a sister black girl type of thing. Point blank period. Those dresses are tired. Y'all are looking broke. Okay? All of them are looking broke. Okay? All of these ladies are looking broke on here. Okay? It's a damn shame. We heard Luann has sold one of her homes. I forgot what it was. One of her homes. And Beach, let me tell you something. I don't know if it was this episode or the next episode because I watched the first 2, but I'm only going to review this first one. If you mean to tell me you want to come on here, Luann, and try to make me believe that you didn't buy that apartment close to your ex-husband so you can look over your terrace into his terrace, baby, I don't believe that at all. You knew exactly where you were at. Not when it was time to move in, bitch. Come on. Oh, when it moved in, I realized. I looked across and was like, oh my gosh. I'm looking at my ex-husband's terrace. You are a white lie, okay? You are the blackest of white lies, okay? You knew exactly where you were buying, Luann. And you know why? Because that's the best life you ever had. You Kansas, Midwestern ridden bitch that, softball playing, wheat bread eating lady. Your life turned all the way up when you met that damn Count. Okay, and you married him and you had his children. Okay, don't play with me. Okay, I know for a fact you knew that where that man was at. And what you gonna try and do? I'm sorry, I've been in the garden, so my nails dirty. You wench are going to try and get that man back, or you want to see what's going on and see what you're gonna do. Tell me if the lights are off. See the thing, but then you didn't even play it right. You know what I'm saying? Talking about if the lights are off, then I know he's not there. Why are you even worrying about it? You purposely got that apartment where you can see what that man was doing because you want your life back. I see you, wench. You don't have me fooled at all, but do what you got to do. All right. But the way I heard that he did you and dogged you out, girl, you be a mumbling, bumbling fool. You better get you some other enterprise instead of marrying to do well in life. Get you another enterprise, a respectable enterprise. That marrying mess, it ain't working. That man voice that you didn't put on and that countess voice that you didn't put on, it ain't working. Go coach softball. You said you play softball. You're going to do some coaching, be the face of intramural softball, something. Do something, Luann. I'm not with it. And Luann, you want to know why I won't no other respectable gentleman fool with you and why you out here having to sell all these homes and shit like that, trying to keep up and stuff like that, is because you hold on TV. That's exactly why. Because you set up and you acted like a down, bad, trifling street dog hoe. That's exactly why I won't no respectable man really fool with you. Then you sat around and you fuck niggas that your friend fuck. Like, girl, come on. Listen, these niggas out here is atrocious, okay? Whites, black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, they are atrocious. Listen, let me tell you something. But one thing they do is they don't think they atrocious. So they will sit up and have their little fucked up values and their little ways of thinking about us, okay? And they do all kind of manner of evil and falsely and for my sake, all that shit like that. And they will still hold your ass accountable for being a hoe, bitch. And that's exactly why you have not been able to get another respectable gentleman, because you're not a bad looking woman. But that's exactly why you have not, because when you turned your pain into whoredom, that's exactly what happened. They saw you act like a whore, a fall down fucking drunk in the streets, all in the bushes. Girl, when you fell in the bushes, bitch, you should have disappeared. We should have never seen your ass for 5 years, okay? When you fell in the bushes drunk, with your panties and your booty all in the air, in a briar patch. It wasn't just bushes, it was a briar, bitch. You should have got out of there. You should have got gone. And that's exactly why, you're right, why Sonia, Ramona, and Luann, they've all shared the same men in New York. And New York City, Upper East Side is too small for you to be doing some hoe ass shit like that. Bitch, y'all need to take it to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody ain't found shit. Okay? Somebody don't know you. Y'all have done too much. And I know where it stemmed from. It stemmed from being in these relationships. I am understanding where you coming from. Will I ever do it? No, ma'am. Be in this relationship where you're trying to adapt yourself to make that person happy so that you can, live y'all's life. You're all in love. You're like, I'm just going to do everything that I can to make that person happy. And then when the nigga still fuck you over, then you want to go over there and you want to say, I'm finna just live my life, tip the lights, fantastic, and I'm just going to hoe out and do whatever. And just so happen with you ignorant bitches is you did it on TV. For all the world and all the eligible bachelors to do the shit. Now, me, I have not had a formal whore period. I don't even look forward to ever having that. I mean, I don't even need that in the culmination of my entire life. Okay, but some of you bitches, y'all swear to God by that shit, and that shit be getting y'all asses pegged and labeled. I'm just letting you know. So, okay. So I'm sorry I had to just go off on that, because when that bitch tried to make us feel that she had bought that apartment unbeknownst to her next door or across the street, across the way, within an eagle's view of her ex-husband's terrace, I said, no, ma'am. You will not try to bojangle me with that fucking lie. Okay? No, ma'am. Now, don't feel attacked. Okay. So let me get to my notes. Okay. So we're opening up the season 1, episode 13. It's 13, right, y'all? Oh, that was the first thing, was freaking Luann and that terrace. I thought it was next episode. I was so pissed off about that terrace. Girl, shut that fucking lie up. And the fact that nobody believes you. Do you think that man, when he sees it, when somebody brings it to his attention that you said that on TV, he already know you looking for him? Now you finna get skull drugged. Because he know you want him back. He know you looking and you want it. He gonna embarrass. He gonna clown you and have that light on where you can see the other bitches coming through there. And then he gonna try and drag you in. And then he's gonna fuck you over. How stupid, LeBron. How stupid. And you claim you ain't even drunk doing this stupid ass shit. Okay. I want to try that non-alcoholic rosé too. Girl. See, I get excited about Real Housewives of New York, baby. I ain't that Atlanta mess, that nigga mess. I don't got time for it. Okay. Now, Luann and Ramona are now neighbors now, right? And Ramona's like, oh my gosh, Lou is right next to me. But girl, y'all fuck with the same niggas and shit. You really don't want that bitch next to you. You don't want her close to you. Because you don't want to see what she coming and going with. And you don't want her to see what you coming and going with. Get the fuck out. But I like how you try to act like you was cool with it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I like how you try to act like you was cool with it, okay? So Luann is still trying to navigate not drinking. And she had a rough summer when she was doing stuff. A couple times she went home and didn't even know, how she got home and stuff like that. And, she's trying to find the alternatives. And she's all like, oh, I found this non-alcoholic rosé. What's the brand? Because I need it, okay? I need it too, Luann. I don't do the shit that you do, Luann. I went to counseling early, so I don't do none of that shit like that. And I thank God, you know what I'm saying? But Luann, I am here for you trying to find other alternatives to actual alcoholic drinks. I tell you, a Red Bull is a motherfucker. A Red Bull will have you thinking it is a motherfucking margarita for me, okay? Little salt, Red Bull, and some lime, okay? But that's not good for my hypertension, so I need to find out something else. So somebody tell me that, I love a margarita. But I just was sitting there and I was like, girl, I hear you, but I just want to see what you do. I don't think that you have to not drink. I think you have to do better with your drinking, okay? I don't believe that a person just has to not drink if they can responsibly handle themselves, and you have to know the difference. Now, I know some people, they have to step completely away. I get you. But I feel like she feels like she's on TV and she's like extra scrutinized and stuff like that. No, Luann, all you have to do is tell them bitches on TV, I hold on TV. You don't think I'm gonna keep drinking on TV, bitch? I didn't hold. Okay. So I'm gonna drink on TV, but I'm gonna drink responsibly. I don't have to get low down, geez, going crazy, drunk, and falling out into the bramble bush. I don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let on TV, I'm not going to let period in my life me go crazy behind some alcoholic drink to where I'm talking and attacking people and doing all that crazy mess that these girls be doing these old ladies be doing on here, okay? Okay, yes. Yes. Yeah, hollering that she would tell me. I think after I had my episodes where I was drinking this summer and I couldn't I didn't know. I woke up in the morning. I didn't know how I got home. I think I'm allergic to alcohol. Girl, shut the fuck up. You are an alcoholic, bitch. And you are an alcoholic that is not ready to stop drinking. But I do like the fact that you are understanding that you abuse it, that you do know that you abuse it, and that you're taking steps to modify your intake and mitigate the potential risk to yourself and others. So I'm not tripping with you about that, Luann. You could be because I like a little too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But don't try to pull no shit that it's something that it is. It's something that it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You are not going to stop drinking. We see that, okay? You just need to drink more responsibly, okay? So they hollering over there talking to each other, talking about Sonya is distant and we're worried. And her daughter says she ain't seen her and that her mama ain't had the time of day for her. Possible mental health. Yeah, they think they trying to act like Sonya possibly got some mental health issues. But it just took to now for you to say that she might have some mental health issues. Sonya probably has some mental health issues since her inception on the show when we first saw her. Baby, that girl is sick about losing that lifestyle she had. Now, what I didn't understand is, did her husband leave her for a younger bitch? That's her story too, right? Girl, I don't know what Sonya did. I think Sonya just like living that life. Sonya, you should have. And I know she tried to do that movie that went through, and now she tried to do the clothing thing that went through. But Sonya, you always trying to lend your name to shit and your money. How about you get something going on to where motherfuckers pay you for you being you? They pay you for you being you and for you doing stuff for them. It's like you want to lend your name and then eat off of what somebody else's efforts are. Why don't you be you? Not necessarily do cabaret, but you could do like, I don't know, some old woman sketch show, old white woman, old I used to be rich woman's sketch show or something like that. And let motherfuckers pay you just for you being you. Stop trying to be the face of that. To me, that would be bringing no money in when you the face of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you at the mercy of others. Oh, she fooled around on him and he moved on. Well, that's it, girl. And so that's why it's fueling that. She's ate up about the shit that she did. About the shit that she did to lose that type of lifestyle that she had. I think that Sonya would be a good actress too. I really do, J Mello. Yeah, you fucked up, and now you sitting here thinking, damn, if I just didn't have to have a little piece of dick, I could still have my fabulous lifestyle. That was an old ass man when she got with him. She could have still been living with that old ass man. That nigga like 80 or 90 years old, right? And she hasn't even hit 60 or just turned 60. Like, you was bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you married him, you should know it was what it was for life. You know what I'm saying? So why you ain't got that little piece of dingling and messed up your life? You a dummy. But I don't want to hurt her feelings because I really do like Sonya, and I don't know if they ever watch this type of stuff, but I really like Sonya. I just feel like Sonya, she got to let it go. She has to let that former life go and start getting some stuff going for her for real right now. And I think the first thing she needs to let go in that effort is that fucking townhouse. Like, instead of having tried to rent it before, she should have let it go. Off rip. If she would have sold that damn townhouse and got her a bomb ass 3-bedroom apartment somewhere. And see, I don't know. I would have thought up until this, when they was talking about Ebony with Sonya, that Sonya could have took her ass down to like Chelsea or something, or even down to the upper part of Harlem. Okay. You said Sonya was mentally ill in 1988. So Ramona and Mario, her ex-husband who cheated on her for a younger woman, right? She was like, I'm done. No, you're not going to cheat on me. I'm done. But yet you're still over here in his face. So, and the child is grown. The girl is 45 years old and you're still in the nigga face. Y'all still love each other. You should have forgave him from the beginning instead of trying to be bad for TV. Okay? Because now I don't know if Mario just cool with the come and go, with your coming and going, or if he really wants you to come and stay. Oh, shoot, somebody holler at me, okay? Somebody tell me, okay? Ramona and Mario, they're still fresh and they're still hanging out and they're still having their time with their daughter. I really actually like the fact that they do that, even though that lady is about 28 years old, that little girl is about 28 years old. I am really cool with the fact that they said we still want to have our together time as a family. I try to do that with my I don't even want to talk about that motherfucker, but yeah, I try to have that type of shit because you got to have somebody who's mentally adept to catch on to it. You know what I'm saying? How much the benefit is to the child from baby. Okay, so anyway, so Leah converting to Judaism. Did anybody feel like the conversation that Leah was having with herself, us, and her parents about Judaism was like she was playing with it? Yeah, I don't got time for that, Leah. Okay, it seemed to me like you didn't even know what you were doing. Talking about you converting to Judaism. It seemed like you was picking and choosing little pieces that you liked of, and you were trying on clothes, the emperor's new clothes. That's what you look like. You're trying on a piece of that. I'll do that. Kind of like that mishmash outfit you wore down to Sonya's tea garden party. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. I don't know if there's any Jews out there listening and stuff like that. What y'all feel if you watched it? What did you feel about the way she was approaching it? And then her daddy was like, baby, I'm still a Christian. So baby, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm still a Christian. So I'm going to handle you according to what I am supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Point blank and period. I said, come on. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't have no all against no Jews, okay, or any Judaism. I am, for a matter of fact, felt like the bitch was playing with y'all. Okay? That's how I felt. You love Leah's fashion, Shabu. No God. All right. Now, do you believe that? Okay, I asked y'all if y'all believe that Ebony and Leah are real friends. So Baby, I was all the way here from this light-skinned, looking multiracial Ebony K. Williams. But when I went and looked up her mama, because baby, that was gonna be my judgment. What do your mama look like? Big, thick, and cute. Okay. I don't know if the daddy was white or whatever, but they say that she African American, no biracial. You know, the Wikipedia and all the sites will let you know if a motherfucker is biracial for some reason. It's like, oh, we have to make sure that we dictate that they're biracial. Okay, yes. So we're all the way here I'm all the way here for Ebony right now in this Central Park 5 sweatshirt. Yes, boo. Baby, and they had the ultimate quintessential question that I love to have in conversation with women. Do you boo-boo at the Negro house? Okay? So Leah was like, girl, I go get me a colonic. I'm like, Leah, what kind of money you got? Like, for real, like, you go get a colonic every time you go on a first date with somebody when you know you're going to go back to their house. So you really go get all of your bowels cleared so that you don't have to boo-boo. How about you just don't boo-boo? Like, boo-boo ain't like pee unless you got, explosive boo-boo or you got some diarrhea or something like that. So you mean to tell you just can't tell yourself, I'm going to boo-boo when I get home. When I used to go to production house and stuff like that, I didn't boo-boo till I got home for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't want to boo at nobody's house. I don't even like drinking out cups at Negroes' houses. You know what I'm saying? I just never have. As a woman growing up, I just never been into it. So why you just couldn't hold? Okay, I don't want to talk about it, but honey, I was all the way here for Leah. And y'all know how I hate how people call it poo and poo-poo, or I had to take a poo. I think that's so stupid. And let a nigga say poo. No, God, I don't want to have no parts to a dude saying poo. That just sounds stupid to me. It sounds stupid and soft, okay? And stupid and that's for a woman. It's like poo. Who the hell was saying poo? Especially my age. When I was growing up, it was doo doo, dookie, and boo boo. What are you talking about? Why is it poo? Hey, Wanda. Okay, so I was totally here for Ebony saying, baby, I will take a doo-doo because I ate. You fed me. I'm a human being. My digestive process is going through, and I will take a doo-doo at your house. Get into it. Okay. I ain't going to do it, Ebony, but I ain't mad at you do. Okay, go ahead, Eb. So, yes, I was here for Ebony. She was coming in black, large, and in charge from the beginning, okay? So, I wasn't hearing about Leah, like, trying to date. Like Leah said, oh, I was dating this one dude and he owns a pita manufacturing factory or something like that. And I took a picture with a pita covering my punani, okay? And I sent it to him, and then he sent it to he thought he was sending it to his homeboy, but he ended up sending it to me. Well, girl, why is you still talking to him? Because why in the hell would he send a picture of you with your Kuta Matata covered with a pita to his homeboy? You already know he a fuckboy. Tell me, he got fuckboy tendencies. No, he's a fuckboy. And I would have to get him on revenge porn and bring me in some more money for my colonics. Get into that. Like, brother, don't you ever send no naked picture of me to nobody, okay? Even if I had a body to be naked with, don't you ever do it. So now, question or not, do y'all do like Ebony said? Do y'all do at a dude's house? Somebody tell me. Do y'all do at a dude's house? How long did it take for you to do at the house? That's what I want to know. I holler. Okay. So, baby, I said that I feel like Sonia's townhouse is a black mark, and I maintain that. But this internship that she's been having going on for 13 years, Sonia says that, that these college interns that she hires, they learn stuff that they would never know without coming to her house and being her servant for free, I think, or damn near free. I said, what are these people's actual degree in that this would be allowed by the school for her to go and intern and learn how to draw Sonia J. Morgan's bathwater? She said, oh, I'm going to teach you how to cook in the refrigerator. I mean, how to open the refrigerator. I'm going to teach you how to freeze some ice. I'm going to teach you how to open the dishwasher. I'm going to teach you how to on a crease in my pants. I said, what in the hell? Hospitality, maybe? What? So Wanda says she don't do that at a dude's house until the relationship is very seasoned. Think about that episode of Sex and the City when he took Carrie a while to go at Big's crib. Oh, I don't watch this Sex and the City, but I believe it. I tend to travel with Lysol incense just in case. Okay. Hey, Francois. So, baby, did you see the nastiness that was Sonia's iPad? Ooh! It was cracked. It was besmudged. It had food in the corners. It was nasty as hell. And you heard that little comment. And first of all, over the years, they said that house that house is nasty on the inside. It might look like well put together, old money and stuff, but they say it's nasty on the inside. Okay. And did y'all see that nasty ass iPad that she had? Sonya going through. It was nasty. I looked for a ring in the tub. I didn't see one, but I did look for one after I saw that iPad. Girl, I would be hypersensitive about everything in my house if I was actually filming. But you saw what Leah said. She said, you know, it looks like an Upper East Side townhouse. However, if you came through with a black light, she might be disgusted in it. So my thing was like, first of all, what was the question asked of you, Leah, that you would even add the black light comment? You know what I'm saying? Sounds like a setup to be making Sonia Morgan look nasty by Bravo. I don't know what Grey Gardens is, so I can't really get into that part. All right, so y'all see how Ebony started spilling all her tea before page 6 got to her ass? Oh yeah, baby. I didn't, you know, when I transitioned from being a lawyer, because she's a lawyer by trade, and she also is like a media so-called mogul. She's got her own podcast. She's got, you know, does political types and other segments and news like CNN and MSNBC, stuff like that here and there, you know, media type stuff. And she went from being a lawyer, she said, a private practice, to being public service. She really liked the public service thing, but she said, look, I want to have a broader audience. I want to be seen more. So I want to get in the media. And I'm not tripped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping about it. And so she went and she did. She said on the way over there to do that, she started doing crazy stuff. She even had to hide her car. I said, girl, listen, you done told all your business off rip. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that makes a good cast member? I think what makes a good cast member is a little bit letting us know, right? But also letting us find out and having a little scandal, a little upness about your name, behind your name. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look it up then. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I feel like that makes a better cast member. For you to get caught up in some stuff. Not no shit like that lady in Salt Lake, okay? Not no shit like Portia, okay? But that's what we liked about Nene. Nene let a little bit out, very little, because she was very guarded. And then the media got on them damn evictions and all that stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. I like that. Maybe because that's how we started off with this stuff, okay? So y'all see how the ladies have to swallow when considering Ebony. Listen, when Leah starts talking about Ebony, you see how they're like, okay. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yes, bring her. Bring her. Yes, bring her. I'm like, bitch, no. What is that? And when Sonia did that, my heart broke. I was just like, Sonia, all the gay men that you love to hang around and you screw to, like, and you have you look like you had a, for Ebony, girl, don't make me toss you into the wind and cuss you. I was through with her. Okay. Like, I did not like that. And I feel like all of them are like, okay, we're going to do all. That's why she got caught up with them fish later on, talking about some, oh, I have biracial, you know, this one's a little mixed looking and da. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that, girl. Y'all are 60 years old. You ain't been around black people. You don't know how to act around black people. You're skittish about acting around black people. You're scared to be on TV to say something because you might say something crazy about black people. Makes me look at you. Funky bitch, because you're 60 years old. So let's get over here to Sonia's tea party, okay? I always think it's so funny how Sonia's always trying to clean the last dog doo-doo up when somebody comes. You know what I'm saying? Fully clothed and still out there, and it's top webs and bull crap all over the place. So I'm like, come on, Sonia. I don't want to see broke cast members. One thing about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, them heifers are rich. Right. And Sonia, your iPad looked like that. Your house looked like a little dirty. You had to move back in your house, okay? Everything's owed in it, okay? You're saying that you owe folks money, the motherfuckers owe you money, this and the other, and you bought all that damn food for these skinny bitches that ain't gonna eat all that. Anyway, did you hear Sonya and Leah shading Ramona? Damn, what I have this note here, but I can't really remember what they were shading her about. Sonya and Leah shading Ramona. Somebody tell me in the comment section. I'm sorry. All right. So everybody's talking about dating when they get to lunch, get everybody sits down for lunch and stuff like that. And Ebony's telling all her story about her fiance. I was like, you know what? Here we go, Ebony. You are telling too much backstory in the first. How many times when they introduce a new person do you find out everything about their adult life in the first episode? I don't like that. I don't like that, Ebony. I don't think they should have brought Ebony on like that. No, Ebony, no. It's too much you. It's too much FaceTime. You're a new bitch. You need to learn how to be new. I'm not with it. Okay? You're new. We're not interested in you off the rip. We need to holler at you episode 3 and 4 and 5. And you can slowly integrate all your tea after the news and got to it a little bit. Okay? I didn't like how they brought in Ebony. I think Ebony asked for that, though. I really do, because she was on point with everything she was saying. Okay? She had the whole story down, beach. Okay? You will not spray me with my own tea. Okay? So everybody's talking about dating, and she's talking about what happened between her and her boyfriend, which we'll talk about that more next episode. And she's out dating. She's having a good time. And, Leah, stop just fooling with what looks good and stuff like that. Make conscious decisions on how you're dating and who you're dating. And Sonya said something like, every time I deal with somebody, they end up being in your bed, talking about Ramona and Luann. Oh, I know what the shade was. Sonya and Leah was shading Ramona, talking about, did she really get the vaccination? Because, Ramona going to act like she did. And if she really did, then she would have acted like she would have fallen out behind it and got some kind of ailment behind it and stuff like that. And they were just saying how she just puts on and stuff like that. But they were really dragging, though. You should really listen to it. They were really dragging, really, really dragging. And I was like, ooh, Lord. And one thing about Real Housewives of New York is, though, the older ones are really, they're so much friends that the one of them can put their deepest, darkest business out and they'll still be friends with them. They'll still be like, oh, who cares? This and that. You know what I'm saying? Drunken stupids, and still be cool with it after the drunkenness goes away. They'll still be like, that's my friend. And that's one thing that's very strange to me. Definitely no shit that I would be involved in, but I like watching it. It's just a different perspective on friendship and how low you would let a hoe go. Yes. So while they're talking about dating, Ramona's like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't really talk like this. And I love how the girls would not let Ramona make it with none of that. Bitch, you would not sit here and act like we're the only hoes at the table. This is how you're a hoe, XYZ. It was on this date and it was on Instagram. So shut up. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So Ebony, like I said, had told Leah that they talking about dating, so she need to leave the talent alone and go for the balls. So I was like, damn, even Luann had, backed them up on that. And I mean, they're doing it on TV. So you don't think these bosses are looking at you bitches like that? Okay, but anyway. So not only did they say that, then they messed around and said, wait, she said, what did she say? She said, oh, so they were talking to Ebony about her boyfriend and how she's enjoying the guy she's dating. She really enjoying him. And, Ebony has no children. So they're saying, well, they're saying, well, you're going to get fertile. You're going to be fertile and ready to go as soon as y'all start having sex, stuff like that. So, you go ahead and, have the baby pretty quickly and stuff like that. And she's like, well, damn, Sonya, I'm not trying to trap him or nothing like that. I want him to really want the baby, stuff like that. And she's like, so you're going to have the baby and like, right? And she's like, so Ramona, you want me to trap him? Yeah, I think you're saying trap him. I was like, Lord, they are a trip, honey. And I'll tell you, the white women are a trip, honey. And they were trying to put it on the black girl. They were trying to let her know, okay? I was like, yeah, baby. I don't want no baby with nobody who feel trapped about it. No, 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 no. Fuck that. Mm-mm. So the Countess was sitting there talking about she won't Leah to, because Leah's not drinking. You know, Leah has stopped drinking for 9 years before. And so now that Leah's not drinking again since the COVID and that she was isolated, the Countess hopes that will rub off on her, and she asked her to be her wingman. I was like, you know, and helping her because this crew drinks so heavily and so disgustingly. She don't want to get caught up in it, so she wants her to be like her accountability partner or whatever. And it seems like Leah is agreeing. So they all sit down in Ramona's house as the night is rolling up and stuff like that. And Leah side-eyeing Ramona, like, because Ramona's really all up in Ebony's face. Because Ramona is a trumpeter. And don't think that she don't know that people see her as a trumpeter. Because I was wondering when you was going to come. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much, Andrew. I wish you would watch the show because you would love this fucking show. Damn, I wish your mom would just come on and talk with us about it since you said your mom really liked it. But Andrew, I'm telling you, you would love this show the way you think and the crazy stuff these ladies do. You would love this show. I asked you before, could you just give it a chance? We're starting this season right now. It was only 2 episodes in. Tomorrow's the 3rd episode. Do you think that you will watch it? Just let me know. So they're all sitting there, they're talking, and Leah's side on Ramona because all of them trying to get their black time in, you know, Black Lives Matters and black life support in. Like, yes, so Ebony, more about you. You know what I'm saying? So they're all talking about going down to Sag Harbor and having a little girls trip. And old girl Ebony is like, oh yes, Sag Harbor, she's come with the Black History facts. Okay, know your roots, baby. Know your roots. Okay. She's coming all in and she's like, yes, you know, I love Sag Harbor. I feel like a kindred spirit down there because that was the first area that would allow blacks, upper class black people to own property, lakeside or not lakeside, oceanfront property and stuff like that. In Arizona, but anyway, we're talking about New York. So they were like, oh, yeah, so we're going to go to Sag Harbor and we're going to have a great time. And I was like, but I love the sister girl coming in with the Black History fact. You bitches will eat, okay? You will feed off of. And I'm not mad at it, okay? She's going to say something in the next episode that is going to throw me all the way to I'm not going to say nothing. If y'all know me and y'all watch the second one, when I come back in, you're going to already know exactly what it was that Ebony said that I was like, boom, 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 yes. So very necessary, okay? But y'all, that was the first episode, season 13, episode 1 of The Real Housewives of New York. Welcome, Ebony K. Williams, Media Mogul, and to all the rest of the cute crew and cast. We are so happy to see y'all back again. You girls are my fave of the whole franchise. And I am ready to have fun with you, hoe ass bitches, and come and talk about you like a dog and lift you up when necessary. Y'all all look good. Sonia, did y'all catch Sonia's facelift? Now, remember I told y'all she had one when she had it because I seen it because, you know, I follows my Sonia. Okay. The facelift is cute on Instagram. It's not hitting on this show for me yet. Okay. But it was hitting on Instagram for me. Okay. The haircut is exactly where it needs to be. Ramona, you need more layers in your hair and you need to have some darker tints in the back. Ramona, you have lost a bunch of weight and you are sucked in the stomach until you bend over on all fours. I would suggest that you stay off the fours. You're 65 years old. I get it, sis, but you think that you're fine. So therefore I need to help you be fine. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, Ramona, that's next episode, but I just want to say this right now. Ramona, you do not have to attempt to command every room that you're in. And the reason why I feel like you shouldn't do that is because a lot of times, not only do you sound rude, but you sound stupid. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Ramona, she makes me itch, you know? I try, but Luann's apartment and her overlook, baby, that's what I was telling you when I came back from New York, and my uncle's apartment looked like that with that big ass panoramic view and stuff like that. And but that bitch was small than a mud, and him and his man live in there. I thought, oh Lord, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Okay, but Luann, you did that bitch, okay? And that the way you decorated stuff was so colorful and pretty and nice. I hope whatever deep down black depression that you be getting into while you drink like that, that those colors and stuff like that lighten and heighten you, boo. I really do. Now, Luann, I don't want you to diet at all anymore. You are a very tall woman and you are looking very stickly with a gang of thick ass dark hair on your head. You know, the aesthetic is giving me anorexia. Okay. And I think that you should get you just a little bit more weight. I feel like the weight would add to the deepness of your voice too. It would make more sense. I just feel like how scarecrowish that you look with that deep ass voice, that dark ass, thick ass hair is strange. It's you know how men are usually smaller than women, you know, as far as when they be trans and stuff like that. It's giving me trans, and I know you heard that before, and I know that's something that you dealt with, but I'm just telling you, woman to woman, that you could stand about 15 pounds. You really could, and you would still be cold-blooded, not in your stomach, in your thighs, your butt, and your and a little bit on your upper torso. You really could stand about 15 pounds, Luann. Sonia, you said you've been out during quarantine, out in the desert, just enjoying yourself and this, that, and the other, and connecting with yourself. You had a healer come in and try to like cleanse out your depression and all that stuff like that. It's whatever you need to do, boo-boo, to make you feel good. I am not mad at it. Sonia, you need to get you a fruitful enterprise, sis. You need to stop waiting on somebody to connect you with someone else to help you. You need to stop trying to just lend your face and your name, and you need to get you a skill. And I think that people would be willing to help you for real. You need to get you an actual skill. Bethany tried to tell you that shit. Now, we didn't like how Bethany did it. She tried to tell you that. You need to get you a tangible skill that would give you, what's that R word? Something funds every month. You really do. You need to find you a skill, sis. Absolutely, you do. You need to stop relying on somebody else to hook you up. And that's exactly why you fucked up. You were willing to fuck over your badass, cold ass relationship and the lifestyles you had because you got it by somebody hooking you up. So therefore you didn't have no real stock or no real like desire to respect it. Leah, baby, I need to watch you a little bit more. You were new last year and it was kind of like, okay, she's here. Now it's like, who is this woman for me? Leah, you are 40 years old, 47 years old. You acting like you're 32 years old with the way you're going about your life, and you feel like you're so lost. You seem like you're so lost. But I mean, you're a cute woman. I think your aesthetic is not, you're thin, very, very real thin, but I don't think it's sickly looking or yeah, I don't. I just feel like you're trying to fit a peg. You're trying to fit residual income. Exactly. Thank you so much, Casman Roach. Yes. That is definitely a residual income. Now I'm kind of thinking, Casman, I know you, right? I know who the hell you are. But I think. And so, okay, so yeah, Sonya needs a skill that will bring her residual income. Leah, baby, I think you need to grow up. I don't think you're as lost as you like to live in, that you're lost. I did that too, but I did that in my 30s. But everybody hits stuff later, you know what I'm saying? Liking to live in a level of lostness. No, you need to come on out of it, sis, and you need to make things truck the way they are, okay? And then finally, Ebony. So far I like you. I like the fact that you are unabashed and unashamed to school the girls. Even though I see later on you're going to tell them, bitch, get good on Google. I can't teach you everything. Oh, okay. Thank you, Casman. I like that she's going to tell the girls, figure it out yourself. I am not your educator on Black people. But I like the fact that when you see fit to do it, that you will. Tone back on your life history story. No, sis, what are you doing now? The fact that you're living in that apartment that your boyfriend bought for you, are you broke? That's what I want to know. Are you broke? Because you said you and the boyfriend moved in, and then just a couple months before they start taping, he left, and we'll talk about that next episode. And now he's still paying on the apartment. I feel you because he asked you to move to that apartment, okay? And you're also trying to find a home, and you just found a home in Harlem, which is way more manageable. Look on Truly or all of them, and you go somewhere like Manhattan or go to Chelsea or anywhere like that, and see how much a 1-bedroom costs, and then go to Harlem and see how much it is. So I ain't mad at you, sis. Do what you do. Your homegirl, you had to call out her Hermes bracelet and stuff like that. See, my thing is, if you have a Hermes bracelet and you have knit separates from Macy's, I went and looked up that Hermes bracelet. It was $800. No, I'd rather have the more essential thing, which is keeping me warm or keeping me clothed, be the money spending than a bracelet. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Baby girl looked like they were HBCU, didn't they, girl? They look so HBCU. I'm not mad at HBCU. You went to HBCU. I love HBCUs. I'm just saying they had the HBCU look. The makeup, the eye makeup was so Howard, Hampton, not Morgan. No, not Morgan. Not Morgan State. But definitely the AKA HBCU. Fisk. You know. Oh, did they look like, girl, that makeup was, I would have that makeup on, but I'm not on TV. I don't know. Anyway, it was so Spellman. But anyway, that's it. That's my review. I love these ladies, and I love to dog them too. And we're gonna do that every week. Tomorrow I think I'll do episode 2 and maybe 3. We'll see. So they want Prairie View, honey, baby. Don't get me started on Texas. Don't come for the Texas HBCU, baby. Okay, you know that makeup would be light bulb beaming, headlight beaming. Okay. It wasn't headlight beam, it was the natural stuff that be way up here and the whole eye look dark and like it's hanging and stuff. Y'all know, go look at what the girl looked like and what the Ebony K. Williams looked like. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Listen, y'all know how it is. Everybody ain't gonna like what you're talking about and what you got to say, but they may not buy in, but they will look on. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.